Did you know Birmingham has its very own Walk of Stars? There are 39 in all, one of which is soul star Jackie Graham, best known for her 80s hit, Could It Be I'm Falling in Love? Her last album was in 2018, but she still tours today. Well, not at the moment, but I'll put a link to the website in the box below. Other things you might like to see around Birmingham city centre are the new tramway system that they've been putting in. I grew up in Blackpool, so I've seen loads of trams, but it was nice to see how they were being built. Another place we went was Pablo's Laundry. It was filled with pictures of the stars. They've probably been working at the utility arena. We did our laundry there, and yes, my underpants have rubbed shoulders with several celebrities' faces, international and domestic. Now then, welcome to the video. Before we get started, I'd like to say a big thank you to all you watchers, likers and subscribers, new and old. Right then, it's day 8 and 9 of our journey home, and last week Laura took up smoking. The comments came flooding in asking, I hope the engine's okay. Is the engine okay? Well, for you two, here's what happened. If you pop back to our first and second trip out videos way back in time, you'll know all about our engine troubles and that pesky oil light. We'd had all that fixed, or maybe not. We'd limped into Birmingham the night before, mooring at Sheepcote Street Bridge. At the crack of 10 AM the next morning, I rang the engineer. He had a listen to our tale of woes and decided he needed to have a look. He just needed a place to park the van with all his tools in. So we had to go elsewhere. But we had chores to do before we set off. Let's have a look at where we went. Here we are, ready with a trusty pointy screwdriver. This is where we began our day's cruising. Well, I say day's cruising, we didn't set off till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We were searching for the elusive mooring spot near parking, just inside Birmingham. If you've watched many narrowboat videos, you will see that every narrowboater's dream is to find the perfect mooring, the loveliest towpath, most beautiful scenery, with every conceivable convenience within easy reach. Stop laughing, woman!
I needed to cough.
If you've watched many narrowboat videos, you will see that every narrowboater's dream is to find the perfect mooring, the loveliest towpath, most beautiful scenery, with every conceivable convenience within easy reach. Done?
No, it's just going to keep coming now because I don't want to cough. Okay.
And in every one of those videos, you will find they just passed it. We kept to the Birmingham level main line. It's very wide, passing Winson Green through Galton Tunnel, one of the most forgettable tunnels I've ever been through. Sorry about that. And then we billowed smoke towards Tipton Locks. An apt name, as it was tipping down as we got there. It's amazing how you can be in the middle of a city but feel like you're deep in the countryside. Anyway, that's by the by. Our final obstacle was Cosley Tunnel. But by that time, I'd lost my sense of humour, so I don't even know if it was a good one. And here we are, our final mooring spot, between Deepfields Footbridge and Hills Bridge. It was about 8:30 when we got there, so we were a bit tired and a bit wet. It was a lovely spot though, and we thought we'll have a spot of tea, ring the engineer and let him know where we are, and then retire to bed to await his arrival the next morning. It was about 8:30 a.m. when the engineers arrived from Wilton Marina. It took them about 5 minutes to diagnose the problem. They were going to need some parts, but it was going to take a few hours to get to us. Luckily, they had one job they could do. The new oil sensor was replaced with an oil pressure gauge. No more flashy lights. Now we have a needle to look at, as it wobbles worryingly between the numbers. So what was the problem? Well, it was the injectors that were blocked. That caused the problem. As soon as the new ones arrived, it took a couple of hours to remove the old ones and replace them. Once fitted, the fuel lines were bled, and hey presto, no more smoke. It was 6 o'clock at night, so we resolved to set off the next morning. We had some tea and got an early night. Well, there we are, a packed 2 days of cruising and repairing of an engine. We both said we'd probably go back to Brum even if we didn't have to go in the narrowboat, because it was an interesting place. Lots of things going on. Now, where are we going tomorrow? And will we make it? Here's a sneaky peek. Oh, gripping stuff. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you click that little bell icon, YouTube will remind you next time we release one. Well, that's everything on my list. I reckon we'll call it a draw for today. Till next time.